What's poppin', Attack Squad? Your boy SatAttack with another one. I see the title and check out what happened to Russian Popeye. Don't know who this is, but Mr. Penguin. I said Mr. Penguin. Why did I get Mr. But Penguins Zero, whatever. I used to watch it do all the time during the EDP situation. That's when I first got on him. Pause. But that's when I started watching him. But this dude, like, I like his content, so I'm gonna check it out. But if you enjoyed that subscribe button, I need videos to react to, so I'm just checking out Penguins Zero. So let's get it.
Pretty bright.
I like this guy.
It looks like a flashbang went off behind me. That's what I imagine it looks like when an angel
like
comes
this
down
guy.
from heaven. It's like a sterilization chamber in a laboratory. My God. But anyway, today I wanted to do a little check-in on our good friend, the Russian Popeye, aka
I think I've seen this guy
Bazooka
somewhere.
Arms, aka
That's
the
why
Saint
it made
of
me
Synthol,
click on the video.
Or, as
I've
I
seen.
like to call him, the petroleum jelly juggernaut. I'm
I don't
talking
remember too
about
much of him,
Kirill.
but I've seen a little bit.
Kirill
Of
is a man who's been in the public eye for
Dude, that shit disgusting. How the hell does that even happen? What did he do? Russian, bro. What is that, bro? Like, why does he think that's cool? Like, what did he do? Like, what? Like, I don't know what.
about 2-3 years now, because he injects petroleum jelly into his biceps, and he gave himself these SpongeBob anchor arm looking things. And he's
why
not
do
the
people do this, bro? It's like, y'all really, what are y'all doing? Like, it's not that
only
like
one in the
bro.
world to do this. It's called synthol, and what they do is they inject it into whatever muscles they want to bubble up and look like a badly drawn anime character. And it's just a bunch of oil in a syringe. They inject it and it blocks blood flow and it like inflates the muscle like a balloon. And it's extremely dangerous. A lot of people have died from it, and Kirill's no exception. In fact, 2 years ago, he had to undergo life-saving surgery in order to drain his biceps.
Oh my god! Oh god, that's disgusting. Just the sound of that, I'd be cringing over the weakest shit. But what the hell?
Because they were killing him. And I wanted to do a little check-in because I remember reading about that, and I wanted to see where he was today. And would you believe it? He's back to using fucking synthol and petroleum jelly to pop up his muscles for the sake of TikTok clout. It just seems like TikTok likes are more addicting than
Some of y'all just don't learn, bro. Y'all really do not care about life like that, bro. Like, what is y'all doing, bro?
heroin and worth losing your life over. Kirill is
It
once
is not
again
worth it.
risking his life for the sake of his goofy fucking biceps because of the attention they garner online from people laughing at him. He has made his entire career online being laughed at. Most of you may
And not
remember
even
Kirill
you getting laughed at. You're not even getting like good, bro.
from the slapping tournament from a while back where he went up against Vasily Kamatsky
That's
and
him?
got absolutely blasted and banished to the Shadow Realm. You
I
also
swear
might
I've seen
recognize
that
him
clip
from his
before. I was like, bro, why
lackluster
did I do
MMA
that?
debut where he fought someone named the Old Man twice and lost both times in a pretty humiliating fashion.
Yo, I
He's
gotta
also
check
had
that fight out. What the hell's on YouTube? I'm gonna check that
numerous
shit
other
out, bro.
videos made about him
How do you
and why
even
he
fucking
continues
get-
to inject. He does it because he likes it.
His muscle are like this big. How the fuck do you even block shit? You can be like this, bro, trying to block shit. Like, bro, what? Oh my god, what the hell? What the fuck going on, man?
He likes his biceps being that way. It's his entire personality. There's more jelly in this man's body than there is in a fruit gusher. And he won't stop, it seems, even after having to undergo multiple
I'm
life-saving
telling you, he do
surgical
not
procedures
care.
in order to stabilize
Some
him.
people just do
He is
not
still
care about
continuing
life,
to
bro.
use to this day. In fact, he posted on TikTok just 4 hours ago. I'm gonna have to
My God,
not
why is-
play the original audio here
why is
because
shit
of
like
DMCA. So just a heads up, I might just put like 2019 guy
is
instrumental
shit
on
like
it or
that?
something.
Bro, that don't
Yeah,
even
it's not
look
only his
cool.
biceps that have undergone enhancements, and I'm using that word really generously,
Jeez.
but he's also begun having plastic surgery on his face, so he's been getting like facial injections that he's showing off online now. But he has fully
Yeah.
gone back to injecting
Right.
into his biceps, and they seem to be
Biceps
just
have-
as big, if not even a little bigger than they used to be.
That's so disgusting, bro. Like,
Hello, hi, I'm a 2019 guy. I don't need drugs to get high. I have Soylent and
bro,
wine.
that is disgusting.
I respect
Honestly, that little groove that he's doing right there, that little boot scootin' boogie, it's syncing up nicely to the 2019 Guy song. So I actually think this is an improvement to the original video. But yeah, so as you can see, he's fully back in the swing of injecting his arms with synthol, petroleum jelly, whatever, for TikTok views and Instagram views, of course. Instagram is a lot of just like making out with girls, or like having a girl on top of him as he squeezes her ass or something to prove that he has sex. I don't really get it, but yeah. His arms once again look like Ed, Edd n Eddy when they put a jawbreaker in their mouth. And it's kind of sad because he almost died from this. His life was saved, and he's just going right back to what almost killed him.
I respect girls.
Bro gets 1,300. You're doing this with 1,400 likes, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's not that serious, bro. Just be you, bro. That's, oh my god.
One thing I've never understood about his online branding is he calls himself Bazooka Hands. Like his TikTok is Bazooka Hands. But his hands are normal sized, it's his biceps. So why not Bazooka Biceps? Or even just Bazooka Arms? Why hands? His hands are the only thing on his body that don't seem modified at the moment. So I just feel like maybe there was like a language barrier there or something, but it doesn't really work. The name doesn't match what you get. When I hear Bazooka Hands, I'm expecting like fucking lunchbox-sized bear claws, not normal boy hands plus Popeye arms, which is why people call him Russian Popeye, because it looks like Popeye after he gets his spinach. So I don't know why he settled on Bazooka Hands for his online handles. I just think that was a bit of a misstep. But I'm not his PR agent, you know. I'm not here to really, you know, nitpick it so much, but just a little confusion there. As for all of the facial modifications he's undergone, I don't exactly know when that happened because it kind of just came out of nowhere when following his Instagram. So I guess at some point he decided that the biceps weren't enough. He wants to continue to mod his whole body. And I don't know how he's doing the facial stuff, if that's under the supervision of a professional plastic surgeon or if he's, again, just taking matters into his own hands and using old trusty petroleum jelly. I hope not, because that'd be awful, like even more awful to inject petroleum jelly directly into your fucking face, but who knows? He has a history of abusing these kind of substances, and it's just honestly sad to see him get right back on the saddle and put his life in jeopardy just for the sake of more internet attention. It's a real shame. And I think this is like an actual case of a mental illness, being addicted either to the attention or to like the appearance of the big biceps. Even though they're literally killing him, he doesn't care, it seems. Which is odd because when they interviewed him when getting his life-saving surgery, it seemed like there was a level of self-awareness where he was like, yeah, it was pretty stupid to start doing this when I was 20. I really hope, you know, all the surgeries go well and this and that. And then, you know, fast forward,
Bro's
not
only
even
20 when he first started recording, but he's probably, what, like 26 now at the most?
full years later, and he's right back to doing the same thing.
4 years later?
And then, you know, fast forward not even 2 full years later, and he's right back to doing the same thing.
20, so less than 24.
It's just an unfortunate circumstance.
He's like 22, 23. Bro, stop this. Take this guy off my goddamn screen, bro. That's so nasty, bro. Why you make my biceps feel different, bro?
One thing that stood out to me about his TikTok more so than in his past is it seems like he has even less mobility of his arms than he used to. Because even when he was doing slapping, even when he was doing those other videos, it still seemed like he could move his arms around. Like when he was in his fight, he could like throw punches. He even got into an arm bar in one of them, and while it looked like his bicep was about to burst
Russian
like a fucking
Popeye.
zit, it still had like mobility to it. And all of these TikToks, he has such a limited range of motion, which is obvious when you look at the size of his biceps and also knowing the history of already having surgery to save the arm in the first place and save his life. It's getting worse, it seems. And the arms also look worse this time around, like they look more unhealthy and more like dead and swollen and red. Like it just feels a lot more catastrophic this time around, because it probably is. I imagine after having his arm drained, he maybe overcompensated even more so with like additional jelly injections and like
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of zoned out, but like
tripled his usual amount. Or
I
something
zoned
in order
out
to get
thinking though, Well, my arms, like, bro,
back to where he
what?
was
It's
prior
so
to the surgeries.
weird to me,
I'm just
bro.
spitballing here and speculating.
Never
but
that
it
serious,
actually
bro.
does
Y'all
seem-
gotta be comfortable with your own skin, bro. Like, what the hell y'all doing, bro? Just be yourself, bro. Even I've been trying to do this shit for 2 years. I'm still trying to be myself. You feel me? Like, I'm not trying to change nothing. You feel
Like
me?
he's in a worse state now.
I'm trying to do shit for clout, 'cause at the end of the day, bro, like, how long is that clout gonna last for? Once you pass, dudes gonna be like, oh, damn, rest in peace and move on, bro. Like, no one cares, bro. Like, no one cares, man.
Something I noticed in a
Thank
lot of his
God,
TikToks that made me feel
bro.
even worse for him is he treats
Can you wrap it
himself
up, Penguin?
like he's a circus freak performer, where he'll go towards the camera and like jiggle his like biceps around in order to try and make it like a shock thing, I believe, because they look like diseased. Like the biceps, they look like they're about to fall off at any moment. It looks like
They look
he's
disgusting. That's what they
smuggling
look
rocks under his arm. It just doesn't look normal, and I'm
Well,
sure
my arm
he
feeling
knows that, which is why he takes it
disgusting,
right to the
man.
camera and gets like all up in close on like all of the dead skin and all
I'd be
of that.
cringing a week
I don't
and
know.
shit,
It's
and
just
that
really
shit-
upsetting because, like I said, I remember reading when he had his arm drained, and I would have assumed he'd turn his life around from there, getting a new lease on life, a second chance. But instead, all he did was go back to the exact same routine and the exact same set of circumstances that landed him in a life-risking situation to begin with. So yeah, I just want to do a little checkup here. Unfortunately, not exactly a happy ending to it, but hopefully his arms will get drained again and he'll survive and finally learn his lesson. Who knows? But anyway, that's about it. See ya.
That's gonna do it for that video. If you enjoyed that, subscribe and live road 2K. Join the family. We're going stupid. We're going dummy. But I'm out, man. That shit disgusting, bro. Don't, bro. If y'all, bro, it's never, bro. That's disgusting. Like, what the hell, bro? Like, like, I don't even want my biceps to get that big, bro. I just want to get cut, get a little bigger. But like, bro, to get to a point where, bro, you're doing that shit for clout. You about to die for clout, bro. For 2,500 likes on your videos. But that's gonna do it for that video. If you enjoyed, I'm out. Let's get comment down below. Trying to react to next. Join the bro.